Students, today we shall do some exam questions, 2 to 3 exam questions on speech writing. As I told you, in exam there's an option. One is report writing or speech writing. So whichever you feel better, you can write. Okay, report writing I have given 3 examples. One is pie chart, vertical bar graph and line graph. So if you are confident of that, you can go for that. Otherwise, you can also go for speech writing. I have given you the general guidelines how to write a speech, and I have given the workbook exercise also. And today I'll do 3 exam questions. The first one is March 2018. March 2018. The question is, imagine you are the general secretary of your college union. You have to introduce the guest in the annual day function in about 120 words. His personal details are name, Mr. Vedamurthy, native, Davangere, education, MA in English, KAS 2008 batch, served as a lecturer in Chitradurga, and present position is Assistant Commissioner, Food and Civil Supplies, Ballari. Okay, so this is the question paper. What is given in the question? That means you are the secretary of the college union and you have got a function, annual day functions, and there is a chief guest, and he is Mr. Vedamurthy. He is presently the Assistant Commissioner of Food and Civil Supplies in Ballari. Okay, you have to introduce him to the audience. So this is your speech. How you introduce. The same thing has to be written in a written form. Okay, speech in a written form. I'll just give you an example how we do it. Good evening one and all. First you must wish them. Audience ge wish ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Respected chief guest of this annual day function, Mr. Vedamurthy, Assistant Commissioner, Food and Civil Supplies, Ballari. So you must introduce the chief guest first. Okay, then rather it is welcoming. Then respected principal, teaching and non-teaching faculty members, parents and my dear colleagues, my dear friends. Okay, this is how you must start. You must first welcome the chief guest, then your principal, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, and parents if they are there, and also the students. Okay, then I am really excited to introduce our chief guest of today's function, Mr. Vedamurthy, who is a native of Davangere. He has done MA in English in Government First Grade College, Chitradurga. He has done, later on, he worked as a lecturer in Chitradurga itself. Thereafter, he took KS exam and passed in 2008, and he was in the 2008 batch, and subsequently he worked in various places such as Tumakuru, Mysuru and Mandya. Okay, he has worked in different places. Then at present he is working as Assistant Commissioner in Food and Civil Supplies, Ballari. So we are happy to have him as our chief guest of today's function. Then ending. Thank you for having given me an opportunity to introduce our chief guest. Welcome, sir. Okay, this is how you must do. Normally how you speak, the same thing is put in the written form. Okay, that is called speech writing. Okay, so all the 5 points you must remember. What is that? How you introduce the topic, how you introduce the guest, and what is your function is to introduce the guest. Okay, addressing, introducing, and then explain about his various qualifications, various work experience and all that. Then finally, on behalf of everybody, you just welcome him for the function as a chief guest and then end it. Thank you one and all. Okay, nowadays they always add Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka, that is all left to you. There is no strict and for this thing, you inge madbeku. Whatever you feel, because it is speech. So you can modify according to your environment, according to your taste and all that. Okay, this is March 2018 batch. If you are confident, you can go for speech writing. So next is March 2019. Question is, imagine that you are the president of your college and you have to speak on Road Safety Week, highlighting some of the traffic rules and mentioning the need to follow them. Write a speech in about 120 words. Your speech should include the following points. Number 1, road accidents. Number 2, negligence. Number 3, use of mobile phones while riding or driving. Number 4, overtaking and speeding. So, these points all itkondu neevu matadbeku. Okay. So, first you must understand the question. You are the president of the college. Okay. Or union president neevu. Amele, what is the celebration? Road Safety Week. Okay. Road Safety Week. And you have to speak about that. Mentioning, bringing the importance to about the road accidents, negligent driving, using mobile phones while driving, overtaking, overspeeding, idella you follow markondo. Then finally what you must tell them? You must advise them to follow the road safety rules, okay, to avoid accidents and all. Let's see how you start. So college function idu. So college people are only there. Respected principal, lecturers, non-teaching faculty members, and my dear friends. So you address the principal, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, and your friends. I am going to put forth my views on Road Safety Week. That means you are introducing the topic now. As you all know, traffic has skyrocketed during the recent times and safety has become very, very important. The present day generation, you have seen, traffic is going day by day, increasing. Daily we see a number of road accidents by two-wheelers or cars or buses or trucks. Every day in the newspaper, definitely we'll see some accidents, some death, some injury and all that. Okay, so these are all about the road incidents. Some of the major causes of accidents, some of the important causes of accidents are negligent driving, careless driving. That means they just carelessly drive. They don't see left, right, they don't see in the front, they don't follow the, what is that, cautionary signs, road humps bartade, and nodalla avaru, left ali gaadi hogta irtade nodalla, all these things, they are all negligent driving. Okay, some drivers drive faster than the speed limit. See, everywhere, if you drive on the road, everywhere there will be speed limit given, 40 kilometers, 60 kilometers, 80 kilometers. So, atakkanta navu hogbeku, should not cross that limit, because it is designed when it is 30 to 40 kilometers means, that means there may be traffic this side and that side. When it is about 80 kilometers means that road is very clear. So accordingly we must drive. Okay. Then there are some other factors such as driving on the wrong side. See, in India we drive on the left side. So instead of that, somebody will be going on the right side. Opposite traffic will be coming on their left side. So accidents happen. Okay. So we should never drive on the wrong side. If there is one way, go on the one way correctly. Okay. Then not following the traffic rules. Everywhere signs are given, cautionary signs, yellow nalli, red nalli kotirtare. Okay. Yake yellow color kodtare andre, yellow is more visible than other colors. That is why everywhere the roads alli humps alla paint ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, white ಅಲ್ಲಿ paint ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, signs will be on yellow color so that you can easily notice. Then and not caring for the caution boards, cautionary signs. That is why even when you go for taking license RTO officially, they give a chart, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಷನರಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಈ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಏನು, ಇದು ಸೈನ್ ಏನು, ಸೊ ನೋ ಪಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಸೈನ್ ಏನು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಒನ್ ವೇ ಸೈನ್ ಏನು, ಸೊ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್ಸ್. ಇದು ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಕೇರ್ಲೆಸ್ ವೈಲ್ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್. ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಪುಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಕೆಲವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಡೈವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಮೇ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಗಾಡಿ ಬಂದರೆ ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವೆರಿ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಸಿ, ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್ಸ್ ವೈಲ್ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್, which causes distraction resulting in accidents. Okay, then another important cause is overspeeding. Everywhere the speed limit is given. City limit ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಸಿಟಿ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಹೈವೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಬಿ ಒನ್ ವೇ, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮೋರ್, 80 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ 100 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಸಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ 30 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ 40 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್ ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓವರ್ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಡೇಂಜರಸ್. People simply overtake left side, right side, anywhere they overtake. So according to the rules, you must overtake only on the right side. Okay, then with horn, with like light flickering and all that, then only you should overtake. Because traffic in the front should know that you are overtaking, so that ಅವರು ಜಾಗ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಹರಿ and overspeed and overtake, which end in accidents. Everywhere hurry, ಬೇಗ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. I hope you have studied traffic in Brazil, where people, they just don't bother about the pedestrians. They start overtaking on the left side, right side, overspeed. They just smile and go. So this is not allowed in India. So because it causes a lot of danger, lot of accidents. So overspeeding, overtaking should not be done unnecessarily. Then, hence, we should be very careful in driving. Keep the speed limit and follow the cautionary signs. And then, one more very important thing is, never drink and drive. You've seen long driving drivers, for example truck, lorry drivers ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, night they will stop somewhere, they will drink, they will eat, and then they will start driving. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, early morning ಅವ್ರು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. Sometimes they meet with accidents. So this is to be avoided. Never drink and drive. If at all somebody is drinking, take rest, sufficient rest. When you become normal, wash your face and all that, then you go for driving. Otherwise, never go for driving after drinking. It's very dangerous. So this is how you must write the second speech. This is March 2019 paper. Whatever they have given, road accidents ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ನೆಗ್ಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಓವರ್ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್, ಓವರ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಅಪ್. And finally, you must advise them never to cross the speed limit, never use mobiles while driving, never drink and drive, and no negligent driving. ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವು ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ದ ಟಾಪಿಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಆನ್ ರೋಡ್ ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ ವೀಕ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬರಿತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಈ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 2020 ಮಾರ್ಚಲ್ಲಿ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. Imagine you are the secretary of the college union. Again, you are the secretary of the college union. A function has been organized to mark the library week. Road safety week ittu. Idenidu library week. You have to speak on the importance of books. Here, what is the point? Importance of books ಬಗ್ಗೆ. Okay, importance of books. Use the following points and write a speech in about 120 words. Okay, 120. Some of the question papers 100 words ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕೆಲವರಲ್ಲಿ 150 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, but correct limit is 120 words. Okay. You have points. Books importance, provides wisdom and knowledge, expands mental horizon, best company of man, students should benefit, develop the habit of reading and purchase books. So ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಸ್ ಬೇಕನ್ ಫೇಮಸ್ ವಂದನಾ ಶಿವ ಪಾಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಈ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಫಾದರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. ಫ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಸ್ ಬೇಕನ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರೈಟರ್, essayist. He writes an essay on reading, how to read, what is the benefit of reading. Reading makes you a full man, knowledgeable man. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಕೊಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ತುಂಬ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್, ಯುವರ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ವಿಲ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್, ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೌ ಟು ರೀಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬುಕ್ಸು ಒಂದೇ ಥರ ಓದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಸಮ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಡ್, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬುಕ್ಸ್, ನಾವೆಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಹಂಗೆ ಓದ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಮ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟು ಬಿ ರೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಭಾಳ ಡೀಪಾಗಿ ಓದಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೆಲವು ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಇದಲ್ವಾ, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಚ್ಯೂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್, ವರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ವರ್ಡ್ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಯು ಅ ವೆರಿ ನಾಲೆಜಬಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ is about the library week. Your college is celebrating a library week and you are the secretary of the college union, and you have to speak on the importance of books. Okay. And finally we must conclude with that students should learn the habit of reading. Okay. So I'll give the speech. Respected principal, since it is not a great function, chief guest ಯಾರು ಇರಲ್ಲ. Respected principal, lecturers, non-teaching staff and my dear friends. ಓಕೆ, ಇಷ್ಟ ಸಾಕು. ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಅ ಟಾಪಿಕ್. ಆಸ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ನೋ, ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ಡ್ to mark library week. This is to create awareness on the importance of books, as the present generation uses more modern gadgets such as computers, laptops and other latest devices, and they hardly go for books. This nowadays higher studies alli students don't carry books. They just take the electronic media, this thing, laptops, computers, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾರ್ಜಸ್, books will never disappear. This lesson Borges, we have clearly seen how he finally concludes that books will never disappear. Then let us see. So present generations alli books are becoming less and less. In place of that, students carry laptops, computers, gadgets, mobile phones. Adralle they start learning. Okay. And nowadays, as you all know, online classes are there. So more importance is given to the this thing, computers and mobiles. Okay. Then, but in this your lesson also, Borges, in the interview by Alifano, tells that books will never disappear. He clearly states that books will never disappear. If books disappear, what he says, if books disappear, history would disappear and man would surely disappear. Books are very useful as they provide knowledge and one gains wisdom and update the knowledge. Thank you. Update the knowledge. And books are the best company for aged and disabled persons. See, when a person becomes sick, he sometimes spends his time on reading books. When he's bedridden, again they start spending the time by reading the books. Then they are the best company, particularly for aged people, disabled people, and traveling. While traveling, generally people start reading. I used to always carry books when I travel. But nowadays, everybody has got mobile in their hand. They'll be just watching the mobile only. Reading habit has totally gone. Okay. Then, Francis Bacon, the modern scientist, and a famous essayist writes an essay called On Reading. He says that reading makes a full man. Reading makes a full man. That means knowledgeable man. ಬಹಳ ಓದಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅ ಫುಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್. ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಹಿಮ್ ವೈಡ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಹೊರೈಸನ್. ವಿಶಾಲವಾಗ್ತದೆ ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಹೊರೈಸನ್. ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಫಾರ್ ಏಜ್ and sick people. It is useful to pass the time during travel. One should develop the habit of buying books and widen his knowledge and wisdom. So this you must conclude. That means all of you must spend some time in the library, read some books. Sometimes new magazines have come up. New books are available, encyclopedias, all these things should refer and then improve your knowledge. The more you read, the more intelligent you become. So this should be the conclusion. You should advise the students to spend more time on library. As soon as there is a break, students rush out to play. And some other students, they just join together, start spending the time by chit-chatting. Innu kelavuru just they go for the mobiles. So all these are to be kept aside. Of course, playing is good. At the same time, spend some time in the library. See the new arrivals. Read them, up-to-date knowledge. Nowadays, the present generations, if you want to clear any exam, KS agli, IAS agli, CET agli, whatever it may be, you must know the current affairs. General knowledge irbeku. Current affairs, ಏನೇನು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈಗ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. Then only you will be able to succeed in your life. So I have given you 3 examples, 3 exam questions. That is 2018 March, 2019 March, and 2020 March. So this will be the last video, only 2 videos for this chapter. So again, they are just a revise. In speech writing, your limit should be 120 words. 120 words andre nan lakka prakara it may go about 115 lines. And in your answer book, maximum 1 page. Agre jaasti ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, 1 page ಬರಿಲೇಬೇಕು. Then only 120 words ಬರುತ್ತದೆ. Okay, keep that in mind. Then read the question. See, for example, they will give you some points. Generally, so you are the secretary of the college union. There is an annual day function, there will be a sports function, there will be some other functions, and then you have to introduce a chief guest, or you have to explain about the importance of that function. So avaga ಒಳ್ಳೆ language ಅಲ್ಲಿ, as I told you, use the first person, I. You always say, I am here to speak about. So you use I, first person. Then introduce the audience, address the audience. What kind of people are there? Small children means my dear children, parents, ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಇದ್ದಾರೋ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Then you must bring out the topic. You must introduce the topic about which you are going to talk about. Introduce the topic. Then the purpose of the speech. ಏನು ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? Keeping the audience in mind. Audience should be kept in mind. ಅವ್ರ ತಕ್ಕಂತ ನಾವು ಉದ್ದೇಶಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರಬೇಕು. Then finally, there should be a conclusion. That means satisfactory conclusion. ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅದನ್ನು ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. See, for example, road safety. ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ. See, when you start driving, never forget these things. You tell one by one. that is no negligence, no overspeeding, no overtaking, cautionary signs ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಯು ಲೂಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಗೋಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಈಸಿ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ, ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ ಐ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಯು, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಫೈಂಡ್ the report is easy, maybe a bar graph, there will be 2 variables and you can easily explain, ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. Suppose you find it bit difficult, then you go for speech writing. This is simpler. ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಓಕೆ, then with this I will close this chapter, that is speech writing. Okay then, thank you, bye.